Now, while a lot of what you said sounded wonderful and was honestly correct, there are some things I would like to address. First one being, yes, a lot of the chaos and complete anarchy we see today is not of God. But that does not mean that things are not happening in accordance with God's will. A lot of the watchers, a lot of the prophets have said it before. We are in the end times. So a lot of things will happen in accordance with God's will, but the enemy is spearheading it. And we also know what scripture says about same-sex relationships. Let's not play coy. But when it's all said and done, a lot of people do not sin in that way. So it's the easier sin to target, pretty much. Now, when we get to talking of love, we have to understand one major thing. There is scriptural love in accordance with God's will and his instruction, and there's the false sense of love that is alive and well in the world today. The love of the world today tells you you can be anything you want to be, you can do anything you want to do, but nah, if you love me, you aren't going to correct me. After all, scripture says, judge not lest ye be judged. So why are you judging me and telling me what I'm doing wrong? And that's the problem. We're supposed to love our neighbors just as we love ourselves. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but if I'm doing something that is not for my benefit, that's not good for my soul, it's not good for my body, my mind, I would love someone to tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's how I was dating one guy years ago. And after I broke up with him, all my friends came later and they were like, oh, we never liked him for you. We knew he was trash. Why didn't you tell me? I look at sin the same way. If you love me, same way scripture says you should love me like you love yourself, why won't you tell me when I'm doing something that is going to lead me to hell? The fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't love themselves in accordance with God's will. A lot of people love themselves in accordance with the world, which is why a lot of people want to be in their sin, live in their sin, enjoy their sin, and not be corrected on it. Now, I'm never going to advocate for people blatantly being rude and nasty in the way they call out sin. I believe that you can win more souls with honey than you can with vinegar. But when it's all said and done, the truth gon' truth and love gon' love. And scriptural love is telling someone when they're wrong and when they're incorrect, but you're doing it lovingly. Now, I've said it before and I will say it again. We are in a generation and we're in a time where even though you deliver it with love, people who are convicted and do not want to hear the truth are going to get upset. They're going to call you a bigot. They're going to call you intolerant. It is what it is. Let's please just make sure that a lot of the messages we're sharing on here are in accordance with scripture, not our emotions. Be blessed.